Well, here we go. It's time to start our third season in charge of Weston-Super-Mare. We are still down in the Enterprise South, so I feel like this has got to be the year we get promoted. Hello, welcome to Club on Part 16 of the Globe Explorer. Coming up in today's episode, we do have our first National South fixtures of the brand new season against Worthing and Hornchurch. In case you didn't see yesterday's episode, we did a lot of transfer business indeed. Signed a lot of players. We brought back one of our favourite strikers from our first season. That was Morgan Bates. If he can carry on his goal scoring from his last spell with us, obviously it was on loan, now a permanent. He got 24 goals in all competitions last time. Hopefully he can do one better. Hopefully try and get over 30 and hopefully secure us promotion to the National League. Obviously, we are predicted to finish fourth. Dorking are predicted to finish first. I think we can finish first this year. We signed a bunch of great players, so we've kept most of the squad from last year, which I think is going to be an absolute positive. There's still some areas that could do with improvement, like the wingers, but obviously our best winger is probably out injured, and we probably could do with another left winger, I think. So this is the lineup for our match against Worthing. It's Abbottson in goal. My assistant manager wanted me to play Duncan. I ain't playing Duncan. He's 5'5". That is definitely not happening. So Abbottson is in goal, our new goalkeeper for this year. Then we've got a back four of Davon. Obviously another debut to Davon Shibashumo. I don't really know how to pronounce his name. Then we've got new boy Brazilian Isago Silva alongside Mason Hunt and Ashton McWilliams at right back. Then right wing we've got new boy Yowie Griffith. I couldn't get his name right. It's just such a simple name to say, but got a mix between my tongue and teeth. Then we've got Aston Daly in the midfield alongside returning Daniel Watts. Then we've got what's his name? Callum Thompson on the left. How much game time he'll get this season, I do not know. Whether he plays every game, he might do, he might not. He is out of contract, so he might not play every game. Then we've got a strike force of Morgan Bates and Scotty Hamilton. We are trying in a channel forward and a centre forward. Obviously, we do have Brandon back. Not fit enough to be on the bench, which is slightly alarming, because if one of our strikers gets injured, I don't know what we're going to do. Might have to change up from the formation, go to like a 4-2-3-1. But let's see if we can get our first win of the new National Enterprise Leagues. Where's the National League South? I was going to say the Vanarama National, but it's always the Enterprise. Never Vanarama now, so that's not the sponsor anymore, Jack. Get it right. Come on. Let's try and get at least a reasonably early goal would be absolutely beautiful. We are playing obviously Isago Silva, our new centre back, is a ball playing centre back, so we are trying that out this game. It might work, and we are 1-0 up. Scotty Hamilton with the opening goal of the game, and that is absolutely fantastic. I don't know where Worthing are predicted to finish, but I think they're pretty high up. We are unbeaten against them all the times we played against them, so it should be another reasonably simple win. And Barker's got the ball. That's a great save from Abbottson. And actually, Abbottson, I think you're pleased to know you found this out in yesterday's episode, but he's a normal sized goalkeeper. He is 6 foot tall. Obviously, our previous goalkeepers have all been under 6 foot, and that's not great at all. 3 minutes after taking the lead, we have conceded an equaliser through Jack Spongland. It's now 1-0, barely 10 minutes on the clock, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but it's already back on level terms. Hopefully we can try and get a nice quick reply, hopefully go 2-1 up within I thought that was going to be a good ball. It looked like it was going to be a good ball, but they do kick the ball upfield. Can we get the ball? Well done, Davon. I mean, he's doing quite well. He came all the way from left back just ahead of that. Oh, that brilliant build-up play from Bates, but Hamilton couldn't quite get to the ball. But Griffith has the chance to cross it. Back to McWilliams. Bates with the strike. Couldn't quite get his shot on target. If that's on target, that's a goal. I'm sure he'll definitely grab lots of goals. I mean, them combined, I'm expecting at least 40 goals. I think that'd be quite decent for them to just combine. That'd be brilliant. If they could both get over 20, that'd be even better. What? Penalty? Really? Seriously, referee? Why? Davin's just been given a yellow card. Well, what for? What for, referee? VAR? I want to see why. But they've got a penalty. Hopefully, Amundsen saves it. He doesn't dives the right way, but just couldn't quite make any contact with the ball. And we are 2-1 down from a very dubious looking penalty. I didn't really see why it got given, but can't complain too much. It got given and they scored from it. Come on, lads. Let's hopefully try and get back on level terms. Still got plenty of the first half left to go. Barely halfway through it. So come on, still plenty of time. I think we've had 5 shots on target. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Come on, Jack Spong has got the ball. My good God, he's quite a good player, that Jack Spong. He's a very good player. Could have scored an absolute worldie there, but thankfully he did hit the crossbar. Amundsen whips upfield. That's not the best kick, was it? Come on, you've got to do better than that. Can we get the ball cleared? We don't. We do. It goes out for throw-in for Worthing. Danger at the moment is still not over. Beard has got the ball. Can we just get the ball out, please? Come on, somebody just get in a tackle. Come on, please don't let them score a third. Come on, Hamilton. Watts. And now we on the attack, please. Thompson. He's got players to the side of him. Davin has the chance to cross the ball. He does. Griffith at the back post. Couldn't quite get his header on target. And unfortunately didn't go out for a goal kick. Can we get an attacker? Well done, Thompson. Davin. Thompson now. That is a good ball. Very good ball. But nobody was making the run towards goal. He tried to get the ball to Bates, but he's running completely opposite direction to where the ball was going. Who's out there? Who was marking him? Come on, that's very poor defensive work from us, I must admit. Come on, lads. 15 minutes left to play. Still plenty of time to change things up in the first half. I do feel like we will definitely grab a second goal this game. It might not happen in the first half, but it definitely will happen in the second half. Come on, that's got to be a penalty, surely. He fell down in the penalty area. That's got to be a penalty all day long. But Danahan has got the ball. Can we get the ball, please? Well done, Daly. Not well done, Daly, because he gave the ball straight back to a Worthing player. Bangura puts out. He did all that fancy footwork. Didn't really do much with the ball as he did put it wide. Oscar Abbottson play the ball out to Davin. Plenty of space out there, but instead he tries to go long. I don't know what we're doing, trying to play the ball out onto the flanks. So well done, Abbottson. Brilliant goalkeeper that is. Come on, just get it wide. Get it to one of the fullbacks. Asher McWilliams is in plenty of space, but he does hoof the ball upfield. Scott Hamilton, I thought Morgan Bates was going to run onto the ball then, but they're not quite on the same wavelength just yet. Give them a few games, maybe 5 games, and they should be like a dynamic duo, I reckon. That's the plan. If that doesn't work, yeah, we might have to go back to the drawing board. Davin has got the ball. This is a brilliant run. Come on, cross it. Bates looking in the middle, finds the back of it to make it 2-2 with 5 minutes left to play of the first half, and that's what we were looking for. That is Morgan Bates' first goal as a permanent Weston-Super-Mare player, which is very good. 7 shots on target. I do feel like at some point in this game we will definitely grab a third goal. I don't know whether we're going to win the game. I would love to win the game, but I think a draw after the first half, I think the draw would be a fair result. If we can just stop conceding goals this half, I think we'll be fine. Watts has got the ball. Now out to Asago Silva. Davin has got the ball. This is looking very promising. Thompson has got the ball, but loses the ball pretty much straight up from where I feel like the left wing is probably the weakest area in the squad. I'm fine with the right mid because I know we've got a decent right mid to come back from injury, but the left midfielders, yeah, they're just a nightmare because obviously Miles Meekham's not really good enough, not really a game changer. So I feel like I don't know if we're going to get another player in between now and the next game, but definitely in time for the next episode. Definitely should have a few more players in through the door, because I think I would like another striker, possibly another centre mid, definitely a left winger, because Thompson probably ain't good enough, but he is going to come off Miles Meekums. Again, not the best player to be bringing on, but he's going to have to. And I think Saga Silva also makes way for Callum Cliff. And half an hour left to play. We are still 1 goal down. Come on, can we get another equaliser, please? I feel like it is coming. We haven't created too many chances this second half, but if we can just get one corner, one header can change the whole game. Come on, 15 minutes left to go. Come on, plenty of time to change the game. Hopefully get a third goal and possibly go on to win the game, but time is running out. Time's definitely not on our side today. Come on, please. Come on, we're running out of time. I don't want to lose the first league game, but it's looking that way. Right, we are going to make a couple more changes, and I think Francis Guillermo comes on for Davin, and I think don't really have anyone else that can change the game. It's mainly defenders on the bench, which is not ideal. Jay Kicks is going to come on for Watts. Hopefully he can try and create some form of chance. 4 minutes left to play. I don't think it's going to happen. It's quite a boring. After that third goal went in, it was quite a boring second half. I mean, not much really happened. I mean, were we the underdogs? Were we really? I didn't think we were the underdogs, but apparently we were. I mean, it's only the first game. Calm down, calm down. I'm not going to change tactics too much, but if it doesn't start working, we might have to rethink about the tactics. Maybe go to 4-2-3-1, but then again, that might not work either. But hopefully, we get back to winning ways for a win against Hornchurch. The lineup for our match against Hornchurch will be Duncan in goal. We might as well play him goal because we lost the last game. And Abbottson, he's all right, but he's still only young, so Duncan might be a better goalkeeper for today's game. Then we've got back four of McWilliams, Hunter, Silva, and Bajumo, Griffith and Thompson as the two wingers. Then we've got Watson Daly in the midfield, and a strike force of Hamilton and Bates. Pretty much a unchanged team apart from the goalkeeper. That's the only change from the previous game. But hopefully we can get back to winning ways, to ideally with a win against Hornchurch. If not, it's not looking good for this season. But hopefully we can try and get a reasonably early goal, ideally through Morgan Bates. That would be absolutely lovely, but it just didn't happen that time. But hopefully, I don't know what Hornchurch did in their previous first game of the season, but they do have a free kick on the edge of the area. Hopefully it's not on target, and thankfully it was well wide of the goal. Obviously Duncan being a 5'5", if any shot goes near the top corners, I am going to be absolutely terrified. Forster plays it short to Harbottle. Can we just try and get in a tackle, please? Colwell has got the ball now out to Sullivan. Can we just get in a tackle? He's got to be offside. Referee, surely. He was miles off, wasn't he? I mean, McWilliams, you could have just let that go. Do we get stuck in on as an instruction? We don't. Maybe we should start doing that. It might make us play a little bit better. Yes, we might get a few extra yellow cards, but I just want the players to get a little bit more dirty, that's all. Make the kit manager or kit person work for their money, or if they're being paid or not. I do not know. Come on, lads. We're 20 minutes into the game, still goalless, but we have had 5 shots, 1 on target. Considerable improvement from the last game, but we haven't got any goals yet so far. But I feel like if we keep trying, keep putting pressure on the goalkeeper, that is McIntosh. He used to play for us. Never played him at centre-back, always used to be a backup right-back for us, but good to see him getting some game time. Hamilton has got the ball. He's got Bates lurking in the middle, but he finds Thompson, and that's a good strike and a very good save from the Horsham goalkeeper. And I thought, why couldn't we see the corner? I would love to see how close we came to scoring, but I don't think it probably didn't really come to much. But we've got 10 minutes left to play of the first half. I feel like there is a goal coming. I just don't know when. I don't know if it's going to come in the last 5 minutes of this first half, or it might. I'm pretty sure we will definitely grab a goal in the second half. But that is a very good first half. We have been by far the most dominant team. I mean, Horsham, they had a decent chance from a free kick, but apart from that, they didn't really come to much. They've had 3 shots, 0 on target. We've had 8 shots, 2 on target. Not many shots on target, but if we can take our chances a bit more this second half, hopefully, just maybe the goal might potentially come. We've had another 2 shots, both of them not on target, but half an hour left to play. We are going to make a couple of changes. Thompson is going to make way for Miles Meekums. Davin is going to make way for Francis Guillermo. And I think that's probably all we shall do for now. But both Daly and Griffith are absolutely shattered. We don't have a right winger on the bench, but we do have Brandon back on the bench, so we'll get him on. He can move up to be a right winger, and I hope he can play as a right winger. Actually, we'll have him as an inside forward. We'll have him like that. I think that'd be the only change we shall make for now. Francis Geimer with the corner. Will he find? Somebody said he doesn't, but it does fall to Miles Meekums. He crosses it. Bates with the header. Brandon back is there with his first goal of the season, and with 25 minutes left to go of the game, we are 1-0 up against Horsham. Brandon back with pretty much his first touch on the ball, certainly on a highlight. It definitely was his first touch. Absolutely superb. That's him as an inside forward. That might be his position. I don't know. I haven't think about it. But that might be his role on the right-hand side as an inside forward. It might not be. It might. I don't know. We'll figure something out with him. So I do want him to get regular game time, but that could be his. I don't know. I still don't know what we're going to do in terms of formation. It might change between now and the next episode. Watts with the free kick goes short. Watts. Miles Meekums lines up the strike, but gets straight deflected. I mean, didn't really make it past the. Barely went towards the goal. Hamilton, that's the lovely ball. Morgan Bates, and we are cooking on gas now. Once we get 1 goal, no one is going to stop us. Apart from Worthing. That's the only one team that will stop us this year. But apart from that, we've been absolutely superb in the second half. And got a little bit slow start to the first half. But the second half, absolutely, we are on flying colours. We're going to win this game. I'm sure about that. O'Donovan has got the ball, plays the ball up to O'Sullivan, who was on the right-hand side for Horsham, now onto the left-hand side. That's quite interesting. O'Sullivan's got the ball, and oh my god, what a goal line clearance from Masago Silva. I thought that was going to be 2-1, but Ashton McWilliams with a brilliant defensive header. Watts, lovely ball to Bates now. Come on. Back has got the ball. This is looking very positive. Very positive indeed. And McWilliams has got back on the inside. Will he find him? He doesn't. Bates. Oh, that is so unlucky. I feel like we are going to get a third goal, I reckon. Or we're going to concede one now. Essen. Gardner. And it's well off target. Get the shot on target. It's probably a goal, but Joe Duncan hasn't had a bad game today, albeit he hasn't really had much to do. They've only had 1 shot on target. I mean, that's all he's had to do, so, didn't really have to make too many big saves, but for a debut and a 5'5" goalkeeper, he's actually not done too bad. Miles Meekums to Watts. I thought Bates was going to get to the ball, but it's good to see Bates getting 2 goals in 2 games. He is still a top-class non-league striker. I think Hearn with the striker, thankfully, it's well over the top of the crossbar. We are closing in on our first win of the league season. We were absolutely superb. Nice work, everyone. That was good. More of the same this season. I don't want any of this inconsistent rubbish. I want consistent football, consistent wins. I'm talking at least 10 wins on the trot before we start losing games. Davin, Bruce, he'll be back for the next game and the next episode. Bates, what a performance. He is absolutely superb. Joe Duncan, for now, you're my first choice goalkeeper. Again, we might rotate the goalkeepers if we have to. I mean, we do play title favourites Dorking in the next game, so that will be quite interesting. Then we've got one of easy games in September against Taunton, Weymouth, and I just said we were playing Horsham this game, but we're playing Hornchurch. I thought we were playing Horsham this whole game, but no, it turns out to be Hornchurch. We're playing Horsham at the end of the month. God, it's confusing. It really is confusing, but like I said, nice easy run of games in September with Taunton, Weymouth, Poole, count Enfield as an easy game. So I think we'll probably come back. You know what? I think we deserve a little run in the FA Cup. So depending on who we get in the FA Cup second qualifier round, I suspect it'll probably be an easy game. So we'll probably come back mid-October. Then hopefully, just maybe, we might be one win away from the FA Cup first round. If you have enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more Daily Football Manager videos, and thank you very much for watching.